I'm Dr. Kiran Hibalkar, practicing dermatologist since 16 years in Mumbai. And today is 25th June, World Vitiligo Day. Uh, I really thank Glenmark for initiating a very good approach of patient awareness for patients of vitiligo, which says embrace yourself. So, vitiligo is a condition in which the melanin producing cells called melanocytes are destroyed by our own body. The exact cause of vitiligo is not known, but the most commonest theory is it's an autoimmune disease along with there is a 20 to 30% genetic predisposition. Autoimmune means there is a immune system which gets disturbed and it starts recognizing our own normal cells as foreign and start destroying it, because of which the melanin production decreases or is completely reduced and we start getting white patches. The second important point I want to tell is that any white patch which you see on your body, it's not necessary a vitiligo patch. It can be just because of dryness, which is the most commonest cause, or some mild fungal infection, which can lead to white patches. There are other different conditions like eczema, atopic eczema, or psoriasis, which can heal with white pigment. So we can treat this easily and it's completely curable. So there's no need to panic, and you can go to your dermatologist, get it checked, and it's completely curable. So don't get panicky when you see any white patch on your face or body. Get it treated and it's completely curable. The second important point is that it's not communicable disease. So you shouldn't get scared of people when you see a patient with a white patch. You should be in fact more friendly to them. It's not a contagious disease. You cannot get it by touching them. So uh, it's not a communicable disease. So you should be uh, more uh, not getting disturbed by seeing them or by touching them. And the second most point is that the diet, we have heard a lot of stories that she had fish and milk and some other sour things after eating fish. So usually we have found that there is no theoretical data as which says ki, you get white patches after eating fish and all this combination. But definitely a balanced diet with proper nutrition is needed so that you have a good immune system to boost up your immunity and take care of all these infections. And second thing, after the we know the causes of this, so we go ahead with the treatment part. The main aim in treating vitiligo is that we should restrict the spread of the disease. If there is a spread, we should try to control the disease. And if there are a few patches which are localized, which can be easily treated. The second is repigmenting of the patches which have developed. Those patches we have developed, we can treat it with the creams, medicines, and UV lights. So again, the treatment will depend upon the number of the spots, the site involved, and in the extent of the patches, how big they are, and how much percentage of the body they are involving. Second important thing we need to keep in mind is that it's being an autoimmune disease, it's not completely curable, but definitely it can be controlled and can be treated. So the treatment is a little longer. You need to have patience, you need to do regular follow-ups with your doctor at all stages of the treatment. And if the treatment, if you suddenly lose patience and you stop the treatment, then the patches can come back again. So please have patience, follow your doctor religiously, do the follow-up and get it treated. uh, the line of treatment involves local creams for localized patches, which involves mild steroids and immunomodulator creams. And the second one is you patients are treated on oral drugs along with UV light. Sometimes Soralins are combined with UVB and UVA lights, so it helps for the repigmentation. The excimer laser is also very useful for treatment of stabilized localized patches of vitiligo. Surgical part involves uh, the patches which are stubborn, which are not responding to the other line of treatment. Then you can go in for punch grafting, split graft, skin treatment, and um, the newer technique is of melanocyte transfer. Uh, and we have seen that the areas which are here having hair follicle, they respond much better to the treatment. So uh, the areas of face, body, chest, back, legs, they improve faster as comparative to the areas which lack hair follicle, like genitalia, palms and sole. They are have stubborn patches and they take little longer time to heal. uh, Now, once this treatment, and now we should always tell patients that the vitiligo patches are there, but they shouldn't get disturbed because of that. They in fact, we should motivate them to come out of that. It's just a condition of skin, not related to internally. So we have to boost up their courage and cheer up them and to improve their uh, look out for the disease. And uh, the final message what I like to suggest is that we should not discriminate the people who have vitiligo. You should not think that vitiligo is a curse. It's purely a skin condition and it doesn't spread by contact. A person with vitiligo can marry, have a normal life, and it's not necessary that it can be transmitted to your children, because there are no 100% theories which say that it's a hereditary disease. And we should eradicate the stigma, which the society is uh, uh, trying to face the people who are facing this disease, so that they can live a healthy and normal life and they can enjoy it. Thank you very much.